What is the smallest thing in the universe? Smaller than a grain of sand, smaller than a cell, smaller than an atom, even smaller than the particles inside of atoms. Could we keep zooming in forever? Or is there an actual limit to how small reality can get? Scientists think that there might be, and it has a name, the Planck length. Imagine shrinking yourself smaller and smaller. First, you're the size of a cat, then an insect, then a bacterium. Let's keep going. Now, you're smaller than a human cell, smaller than a molecule, smaller than an atom. Inside the atom, you pass electrons, protons, and neutrons. Inside protons and neutrons, quarks. But then comes the big question. What happens if we go even smaller? To understand how tiny this gets, let's compare sizes. A human is about 2 meters tall. A bacterium is around 1/1,000,000th of a meter. An atom is about 10 billion times smaller than you. And then we arrive at something unbelievably tiny, the Planck length. So small that the decimal has 34 zeros before you reach the first number. It's so tiny that if an atom were enlarged to the size of the observable universe, the Planck length would still be microscopic. That is how absurdly small it is. The Planck length is not exactly a thing. It's more like a boundary, a point where our understanding of physics breaks down. Physics is built on 2 major theories: quantum mechanics, which explains the tiny world of particles, and general relativity, Einstein's theory explaining gravity and massive objects. Both theories work extremely well until we reach incredibly tiny distances. Around the Planck length, space itself may stop behaving smoothly. Instead of being continuous, space could become pixelated or quantum in nature. Like reality has the smallest possible resolution. Here's the strange part. To see smaller things, you need more energy. That's why particle accelerators smash particles together at enormous speeds. But if you try to probe distances smaller than the Planck length, the energy required becomes so huge that something bizarre happens. You would actually create a microscopic black hole. So instead of revealing smaller structures, nature blocks you. It's almost as if the universe has a built-in limit, a minimum size, final zoom level. Now, scientists do not actually know if the Planck length is truly the smallest possible size. There could be deeper layers beneath it, maybe strings from string theory, maybe quantum foam, maybe something we've not discovered yet. But here is the key idea. Below the Planck length, our current equations stop making sense. So even if smaller things exist, we currently have no way to describe them. Think about this. You are made of atoms. Atoms are made of particles. And somewhere far beneath everything we can observe may exist a scale so tiny that space-time itself becomes uncertain. The universe has galaxies billions of light years wide, yet it may also contain a smallest meaningful distance beyond imagination. From the largest structures in space to the tiniest possible scale, reality is stranger than science fiction. So what is the smallest thing in the universe? We don't fully know, but the best candidate we have is the Planck length, the point where physics itself reaches its limit. And maybe the craziest part is this. The closer we get to the smaller scales, the less reality behaves the way we expect. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more videos about space physics and the strange mysteries of the universe.